That automation wire should still be attached to... Oh dear God, what do we have you? Okay, right. It's funny, I put things like this off forever, and then I'm like, oh, it takes me all of like 3 minutes to fix it. The Mike, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. Guys, at one point or another, Mike may start streaming again, so maybe go give him a follow. How you doing, Mike? What's the good word? About to kill a lot of villagers. I have re-rolled trades over 100 times. Oh dear God. I had to skip over mending 5 times because I already have it. Oh my God, that's the worst when you're looking for something and you just keep re-rolling the same thing over and over again. Like, yeah, I'm really glad I got that. I mean, at that point though, you can like get optimal pricing. Like, oh, I had mending for 11, but now I have mending for 10. Oh, I had mending for 10, but now I have mending for 6. Okay, so now what we need to do is start geo-tuning this steam vent, but we'll probably have to put on, oh God, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because we'll have to put on more steam turbines. We're already not removing steam fast enough. I know we did the work to make sure that the numbers added up and we were removing enough water. I mean, we're removing 2 full pipes of water constantly right now. All right, now that there's... All right, let's check the aesthetic principles. We got to go check down down on our other steam room. But I do want to get a way to deal with carbon dioxide in here. Ooh, slate gloves, wonderful. Hang on one second, guys. Okay. My roommate wanted to pay rent, and she can pay it tomorrow or slip it under the door. Okay, so we need... Okay. Gas element sensor, let's say over here and over here. We grab an AND gate. Okay, so if CO2 is up that high, we pump it, and I'm just going to use a gas filter because at this stage of the game, like, who gives a shit? Oh, I should put that there, not that. We're going to put that there. Insulated gas pipe. Fuck it, we'll make it out of ceramic. CO2 can go down here. And everything else can go up here. We'll put them both at the same level. This steam room just keeps getting more and more and more ridiculous. I mean, we're removing 20 kilos a second. Okay. We're going to snip this off because we're running low on oil over here. But we have plenty of petroleum on backup for us to deal with. Actually, you know what? I'm a big fan of putting buffer gates on things that trigger like this. Oh, I made those out of steel, sure. Just because it pumps for a half second, then puffs for a half a second, we're just going to make sure that it just Wait. 17. And this will pump any extra CO2 into the steam room to feed the slicksters. You're overpressured. Of course you are. Okay. How much glass do we have? 159 tons. I think we're good on glass for now. Buffer gate. Turn that on for 10 seconds. We did the math, right? Like, this thing over... I think this thing with its geotuning... Oh, come on. There we go. Average output 6.4 kilos. And the petroleum generators put out 750 grams times 5. Yeah, so 10 steam turbines is more than enough to remove all of that. So I don't know why we can't remove the water fast enough. But I'm not gonna worry about it. I love how there's like a no man's land area right here above the industrial area, because this used to be the bottom of the base and then we extended it down to here. This is just such a weird, weird map. Okay, so it has gotten to be too hot down here. Do I just put in another aqua tuner? Oh my god. I'm gonna put in another aqua tuner. Well, the problem is it's so hot in here. Okay, let's lock the dupes out of here and just let this place work for a while. Alright, when we get back in here, we'll have them change this to thermium. Oh wait, we accidentally locked someone down here. I do it every time. Every time I'm like, oh, there's no dupes down here. Nope, there is a dupe down there. Okay, so now... So now we're not sucking... We're not sucking power direct. Nice. That's going up too high. We have to put in another aqua tuner. Let this be a lesson to everybody who's not me. Never do this to delete heat. This is dumb. This is really, really dumb. Should have done it in a vacuum. And then just dealt with the materials the other way. Alright. Let's get you guys back in. Where are you going? Okay, automation wire, even that's got to be made out of steel. Yep. So the real way to deal with this would have been to make the whole thing a vacuum. Problem is that we would have had a bunch of liquid lava that we would have had to do something with. So, I don't know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Pick your poison. Do you want to move molten magma, or do you want to... Or do you want to deal with overheating steam turbines? Oh wait, there needs to be another one here. Thing is we're moving a bunch of heat into... Oh, motherfucker. Now these doors connected. You have to do a somewhat more controlled demo of the magma biome, truth be told. Yeah, we don't do that here. You see this? Why did the visco gel slosh together? We can fix it, but dear God. Alright, so that's 2 blobs. Alright, that's dealing with that. Okay, I don't see any dupes down there. Alright, this is all vacuum again. Let steam get in here. Oh my God. What the shit is going on? Okay. Okay. Whatever. I made these problems for myself. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Just ignore your problems and they will sort themselves out. That is the lesson to learn here. so that steam should get turned into water fairly quickly. You know what? Let's get the steam turbines working again. No, I removed it so that it would work on the steam turbines. I snipped this part out so the steam turbines would cool down enough to actually work. Now we're just letting the steam do its thing. I'm really just trying to ignore all of the best practices and do whatever the hell I want. So, you know, don't do what I do. What I do is a terrible idea. And then, like, it was getting close to the point where it was like, oh, we're getting close to bad temperature. We should probably leave it alone. Nah, we'll be fine. Let's just keep digging. Look, the Somnian synthesizer is sweating. As soon as this steam is done being steam, we're going to remove these blocks, visco gel back in. This lock did the same goddamn thing. And there's steam in the middle. Don't know how steam got in the middle. There should be no way that steam is in the middle. How did steam get in the middle? I don't know, guys. I'm not really loving visco gel locks. I mean, they're fun in theory, but they always seem to slosh together and break. Like, this one got sloppy. This one got real sloppy. Like, these two seem, like, this one seems to be working. We just installed this one, but, like, they never do the job forever. Like, the solid-ass ones that we were using going into our steam room, I don't know, I'm trying new things, but honestly, like, visco gel is not nearly as impressive as I thought it would be. All right, I think temperature or pressure is going down in here at least, which is good. Low 100. What do you mean? Did we run out of friggin' temperature stuff? Screw visco gel. Yeah, apparently. Okay, well, apparently we don't have enough temperature. I want to give up. I want to give up. I don't want to do it anymore. We had an obscene amount of freaking igneous rock stored here. And now it's just used up and gone. Hey, Keba. I mean, I kind of want to give up. I'm like, the title of the stream more or less says it all. We're so close to done digging out the magma biome, but it just keeps being problematic. Are we vacuum yet over here? I don't know, my aggravation level with this game just goes up. I love the idea of late game Ani, but I get here and I'm like, ugh, it just becomes like one problem after the other. Of course, you're bringing little bits and pieces of the visco gel. Good job. Very great. 12.5 kilos. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Fantastic. You don't suck at all. So how you doing, Keba Wolf? What's the good word? What's going on? How's everybody's night going? I feel like this is me with so many games, though, is like, I'm super stoked about the late game. And then, oh, I know exactly what happened. This got too hot. It turned some of it to liquid naphtha and shoved it over. All right, at least I know what happened now. Like even Dyson, I get super excited about Dyson, and I think this time that's the catch-22, right? You're like, this time I know what I'm doing. This time I got it. I'm gonna not make the same mistake I made last time, and it's gonna be amazing. And then you don't. You make a different mistake. Like every time I play Ani, I get better at it. But inevitably, you screw something up enough that it snowballs. Oh, we are better this time, I believe. Yeah, we are. I definitely think this is a way better base than previous bases. There's a few things. Basically, it comes down to, like, remembering to account for certain things. And I remembered to account for a lot more of them this time around. Plus, our spaceship is badass. Okay, are you vacuum here? You are vacuum here. And we are still steam here. Actually, that doesn't matter because that's there, so we can't actually block delete that. Yay, printables. I guess we'll take the Phlox Fawn. Oh, come on. For me, my perfectionism don't let me play the late game in most of the games I play because every time I get there, I want to start over and do better. Kind of a curse that makes me play a game for 600 plus hours. I mean, I've got 1600 in this game, and I'm obsessed with, like, dialing in late game. No, I've got 2058. Holy shit, when did I hit 2000 hours in Ani, guys? Wait, when did I hit 2,000 hours in Ani? 2,055.6 hours. Dear God, that snuck up on me. Yeah, Ani. I've got more in RimWorld, roughly 55 hours ago. It becomes NAFTA, which is why this lock got sloppy. The problem I'm noticing with Visco Gel, things like to throw in goofy side shit like Steam. Maybe it becomes NAFTA and Steam. I don't know. The problem I'm finding with Visco Gel is it doesn't have a high a high temperature of changing. Like at 479, it turns into liquid naphtha, and it's like, and then liquid naphtha turns into sour gas at 538. You would think with the late game stuff, you'd get like 800, 1,000 degrees of like protection. It really does not help with the project like this. I suppose it's fine for a normal steam room that's going to be at like 150 to 200 C, but like doing a crazy project like this, you're honestly just better with a double, like a big ol' solid honkin' freaking liquid lock, like a crude oil one or a petroleum one. Basically, when this room hits 400 degrees, we have to stop digging, because if it goes above 400 degrees, we risk screwing up our Visco Gel locks. I mean, it's good to know. Like, I'm glad that we know that now, but seems kind of dumb to me. I don't know. In all honesty, like, I'm getting a little bit burnt out on this playthrough, but I'm annoyed because there's projects that I still want to do that I haven't been able to do. Like, I've been talking about doing a sour gas boiler for freaking 200 hours. You know what I mean? I don't want to quit until I do a sour gas boiler. Like, we've got all of the space. We've got obscene amounts of plastic stored up to melt the plastic. It was just like, okay, let's get a few core projects done now that we're back on the planet. And it's just frustrating. I mean, I'm tempted to, like, put this game on hold until the DLC comes out in a week or two. Do what? The sour gas boiler? We don't have one designed, and we keep running into, like, problems. Every time we get on, it's just like, oh, okay, we've got to fix this. Oh, we got to fix this. We got to fix this. We got to fix this. And so it's just like the perpetual not getting anywhere at this point. Like, in an ideal world, it's going over here, where this giant blob of heat is. Yeah, exactly. This is, like, I've got 2,000 hours in this game, Mark, and this is the first playthrough I've actually had space materials. I wind up on the main planet so long trying to optimize everything that by the time I'm ready to go to space, I'm like, everything is breaking already. Let's just start another playthrough. So finally, we melted the interior of a rocket, which is fucking awesome. Like, this is the interior of our rocket, and it's amazing. I like this rocket better than I actually like our main base. I'm about to just kill everybody except 8 dupes and fly them through the tear. I like how Nether talks about Ani like it's a job. I mean, I guess. You should hear how I talk about my job. I have this stubborn nature where I have to do things. I don't even know how to explain it. Most people will be like, Nether, are you even having a good time? I'm like, yes. I mean, no. I mean, yes. Look, at this point, you have to do something big, at least a little. Don't waste efforts. Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at. Sunk cost and all that. That's like one of the reasons I did this. Like, I was like, all right, let's just, like, we had a water tank that was up to here. And we dropped all of it except, like, we dropped about 2/3 of the water tank down here to get this steam room. And it's like, okay, this should be plenty of water to deal with the magma biome. And I just keep breaking things over and over again. It's going to stop raining eventually here. I'm not even going to bother trying to get the water and the supercoolant to unmix. Like, it'll either eventually freeze or it'll just stay there. I mean, I'm very stoked about the fact that we auto-tamed the tree. Like, we used ethanol cool... Look how much liquid resin we have. Oh my god. Are all of you dormant? 25 cycles, 207.3 cycles, 98 cycles. Oh, you're not dormant. Oh, right, because this needs to be a 1 now. Oh my god. Forgot to do that. I like to see my streamers cry. Dazed and confused is only fun to watch when all hell breaks loose anyway. Time to move to a different asteroid, right? I just clicked over here. I was like, at least this planet is working exactly as planned. Meanwhile, there's like an ocean of liquid resin that's not changing state. I have now broke 3 wood and 1 iron axes. That is over 400 reroll on trades. I still don't have it. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Mike. For my streamers be enjoying themselves. I mean, can't I do both? Hello again? Hi, Carrie. Did you go away and come back? Ani is breaking me. Have a kid. Ah, sick kid. Mm-hmm. Fair. Children. Ugh. And our water purifier isn't working anymore. You're not breaking me. Yeah, fair. I just give up. I'm gonna take a nap. Did we leave? You know what? Let's do this. Let's change the material on this. That way, water stops filling this place up, and we can get back some sort of buffer of heat. God damn it. Challenge till I don't, you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to put it, Keva. I'm right with you. I enjoy the challenge until I don't. Exactly. It's like I see all this stuff happen and I'm like, all right, I can do this. I can do this. And then, like, I mean, you get a little bit better each time, right? You get a little bit further, but we are reaching the upper limits of my ability to want to do this playthrough. So I'm gonna try and knock out a few more projects, but I'm actually kind of glad the Dino DLC is gonna come out and give us an excuse to start a new one. Funny thing is every game I play works like this. Steam room on the bottom looks menacing. Yeah. I mean, the 500C, 600C steam room that keeps melting our Visco Gel liquid locks. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Oh, yeah, because the supercoolant in here is 300 degrees. Stuff exists in every game. Yeah. Well, like, we're also playing Dyson Sphere Program, right? And that game, the first major playthrough I did of Dyson Sphere Program broke me in a similar way to this. I just started losing my goddamn mind, where it's just like, why is this backed up? Why is this system not working? Where's the bottleneck? Where's the clog? And I just went nuts. And this time around, I'm feeling very optimistic. I'm like, all right, I think I have a solve for that situation. Like, I think I know how to deal with the hydrogen now. But I'm almost 100% sure that at one point or another, something's going to happen, and I'm going to reach the same level with Ani, where it's like, okay, I don't know how to fix this, or I know how to fix it, but is it worth the time to fix? I'm bouncing between Factorio and Ani, so I'm right there with you. Yeah. I've been watching Francis John play Factorio, and I keep wanting to like it, because I really love Dyson. And I know that Dyson is very, like, based off of Factorio, just slightly different situation. And I just keep watching, and I'm like, I still don't want to play. I still don't want to play. And I don't know what it's going to take, but there's just something about Factorio I don't like. And I've had people in chat say, like, well, you know, he hasn't even really gotten into space. It's a much different game when he gets into space. So I'm, like, watching, and I'm just trying to figure out, I'm just, like, being patient. Because so many of people have been like, would you recommend Factorio? I kind of like the concept. Everybody says it's an amazing game, Ani Papega. I'm playing Dyson Sphere Program as the other game I'm playing, and Dyson Sphere Program is very much like Factorio, but I think it has like way better graphics and looks a lot nicer. It's a lot prettier, and I like the way they do like planets, because you can it's a seamless transition between planets. I'd say they're both very similar games. I don't know. There's just something about Factorio I don't personally like. I think it might be the like art style, or I don't know. I just keep watching. There's something I don't like about the way the loaders and the arms work. Whatever it is, I can't seem to get into it. You don't like the loaders? Me neither, Leofar. Yeah, Dyson Sphere Program is amazing. Yeah, the loader arms are very not intuitive, and I feel like, I don't know, when I was playing the demo, I felt very much like I couldn't space out what was going on. It just didn't feel right. It's like, so I have to put space between this and that. But I mean, I'm trying to get over that by like while I'm watching Francis, because I felt the same way about Dyson at first, because I was used to Satisfactory where the belt goes right into the machine. So when I couldn't put the belt right in the machine in Dyson, I was like, I don't understand, this doesn't make any sense. Why do you have to run it next to it and use these like weird sorter thingies? But now I love Dyson and the way it works. I am too new to give it a recommendation, but it gives me a challenge, and that is what I really need right now as I deal with some mental health things. Yeah. Games like that are great to keep you distracted. I definitely can agree with that kind of stuff. I'm going to play something other than Minecraft before I kill all the villagers. I mean, you could do both. Kill them all and play something else. Seems like a viable thing to me. Of course you overdo it. Because somehow it touched the door. No, I need them. I mean... Meat tastes like murder, and murder tastes good. There's a pain finding new villagers in this mod pack for some reason. Can you at least pick them up in that mod pack? Like, you know, put them in your pocket? Yeah, I forget what it's called, but there's a mod that allows you to do that. It makes dealing with villagers a lot easier. Like, if you're playing modded anyway, you might as well. Most mod packs I've seen use that one. What the fuck just happened over here? I turned my back for 1 goddamn second. 121.1, so we also have Alphamon. I guess technically that's enough disco gel. I mean, I guess Visco Gel locks work fine if you don't do dumb shit like dump tons of water into the magma biome and just go at it hard. Like, definitely should have handled this a different way. Will I ever learn my lesson? Alright, let's turn on these sorters. Or these sweepers. I mean, I don't know. What do we do? Do we deal with space? See, the problem with this whole space setup is I want to move it entirely, which would necessitate us adjusting the, Like, I kind of want to rip out this entire thing, including killing all of these guys, and then make this a lot nicer. I mean, should we do that? No time like the present. All right, let me take a restroom break real quick, guys, and then we'll try and do something other than mess with the magma biome. I'm going to put up the links to Bobby's music. I will see everybody back here in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back that quick. Just needed to address the liquid in equals liquid out paradigm. Okay, so let's think about space, because let's just move to the top of the map. The bottom of the map is pissing me off. Let's just move to the top of the map. Also, how many Paku do we have? Ah, that looks amazing. So I think all of this needs to get ripped out, and we need to come up with a more elegant solution for this side, and then this side is going to get turned into all sorts of rocketry stuff, so that's going to be ever so slightly different, but similar situation. I'd like to be able to make use of the meteors coming in. You know, we're getting ice and snow and dirt and regolith and all of that, so the ice and snow we could drop into our water tank. Like, that's kind of a no-brainer. Just drop that stuff into the water tank, no problem. You know, we could do whatever we need to do with it. We are going to have to put sweepers all the way along here, and the blast shot's going to shoot it, right? Now, do we want to put the blast shot up high, or do we want to just put it down low? And then there's the launcher. Like, I don't think the blast shot needs to be up there, because there's a lot of space. If we condense down our launcher system, yeah, we could literally put those lower. Okay, so hang on a second. I'm going to guess that there's like one tile that we can't see that can get things. So let's say we put that down there. What if we just overlap them, like a full overlap in between, right? That would put you there. And you there. Which could work. Actually, if we put you there... And we should kind of cap this off, right? No, I was keeping this separate so the rockets were separate. We would kind of need to make this bunker tiled in so this doesn't keep it, but I mean, even with bunker tiles above it, it keeps happening. Do we want to come up with some sort of automation with a scanner so that our launcher launches and when meteors come, it closes the door above the launcher? How wide are the bunker doors? So that's exactly as wide as a bunker door. Can these be rotated? No, they can't. Of course they can't. The other thing is we have to address the hot stuff, right? We are running a cooling loop up there, which is literally keeping things ice cold. We could have it run through some sort of chill tank. Do we maybe break in here and add a rail system? And then do we put a row of bunker tiles down? So So there's something to conduct the heat when it lands. The debris that comes in, like the hot regolith and the dirt and stuff like that. Like we've got I think the regolith is coming in at like 300 C or something like that. 358 C. So we need to cool that down. Dense enough water. Bunker tiles, and then a 2-tile vacuum gap, and then your insulated tiles. Will prevent tile damage. Ah, I gotcha. Okay, I like that. Insulated tiles, vacuum gap, and then bunker tiles. So we come out at the bunker tiles. Okay, let's do something first. The tree's got more than enough food. We don't need any more food, actually. So let's stop this thing from sending stuff. Yeah, so you, sir, you send nothing. And we've got plenty of time to spin all of this up. Let's do that so we stop generating rads. Can we attack these things? Everybody get out of the radiation for a little while. There are a lot of shine bugs there. What do we get? What do we get? Bristly green planter box. Fantastic. Let's not, guys. They all got sick so fast. Yep, Julie's puking. Can the rad generator shoot the shine bugs? Oh, that's a great question. Next question. Won't that create nuclear waste? Please stop, Tachyon. Let's just try it. Nuclear fallout. I mean, we are shooting, though. Ah, you're almost done being sick. Ah, you'll get over it. They'll be fine. So all the eggs will stay on. Hi, Tachyon. Who's the baby? Who's the baby? Who's the good boy? He's a good boy. Hi. Hi, uppies? Uppies? Who's the uppies boy? Who's the uppies boy? Who's a handsome boy? You're a handsome boy. Yes, you are. I love you. I love you so much. This is what I'm dealing with. Alright, we're just going to snip both of those, and things will live on the line until they die. Is there a way to kill will they drown? They'll drown, right? Cool. I have an idea. We're gonna have to wait for everybody to stop vomiting so much. We're gonna build a mesh tile there and dump liquid in. Pleasant chit-chat while vomiting from radiation. Did I not turn you off? Nope, didn't turn you off. Look at that! How beautiful is that? I wonder if that's all of our Visco gel. Nah, we're good. How did that thing get built if this door isn't allowing people through? I wish we could turn off the light from the shine bugs. Alright, you know what? I don't want anybody coming out of here at all. You know, somewhere there are rad pills. Probably on the ship. Come on, game. There we go. Everybody go eat rad pills. I mean, if we let everybody have rad pills, I guess we could let them in, right? Yeah, they fixed that. That fixed the problem. Just let them eat rad pills. How much rads do you have? Go eat your rad pills. Why are we rebuilding the wires? Don't rebuild the wires. Alright, they are drowning, so let's, before I screw it up, let's just do that. Oh! That was awesome! Run! Run from the shine bugs! It's worse than the Great Vol Escape. Isn't it beautiful? Aziz, light! What's up, Lowlander? Yeah, everybody's radiation vomiting. Go get rad pills somewhere, some of you. Well, this is dumb. You guys wonder why I don't like shine bug reactors? Lead suits. I mean, I think we just have to wait 25 cycles for them all to die. I mean, they probably are, but that's not the problem. We had to go and try and kill them, and they just stood in like 1,300 rads, so... the answer to what's going to break today is everything. Again. I mean, what's going to break today is my will to live. At least with the Great Vol Escape, you didn't get nuked to oblivion. No, but we would have gotten cooked if we didn't kill them fast enough. I'm legitimately at a loss as to what to do. I don't even know what to do. Alright, nobody has any more diseases, so we can take them off rad pills. Like... the two projects we want to work on is sorting out our space biome and sorting out our lava biome. We can't go down here because it's too hot, and we can't go up here because it's too radioactive. And I'm just like... I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, we could load up the rocket and go land on another planet. Should we just send the space team out? Destroy the IGN. What? I don't know what that is. No, because we were gonna land there instead of taking the teleporters. Let's fly there now. I mean, that could work. How did we wind up with refined phosphorus? Okay, let's get a few things in here. Oh my God. We need stuff in here in order to... Let's get that out of here. Like, we should bring supercoolant with us. My brain hurts. Okay. Let's deconstruct a couple of beds. Somehow we wound up with urine on the floor. Field trip. Yeah, our home planet is totally just a pain in my ass right now, so I guess we'll go somewhere else. Alright, time to take meds. It's a great time for evening meds. So we'll load up a few materials, and then we'll go there and see what happens. All right, let's get steel. Thermium. I mean, how much thermium do we have? We probably have well more than 20 tons, right? Yeah. Niobium. Actually, I'm going to delete a few more beds, and we're just going to... We're just going to put a whole bunch of different things in here, right? Let's do diamond, because we don't have a lot of diamond in here for some reason. Probably because they already did the thing. We have 161 tons. We've got 3 tons. Let's get more glass. Do a lot of plastic because we wind up going through plastic pretty quickly. What else? What else? What else? Aluminum. Microchips. Yeah, we've got 446 rad pills and 76.4 tons of coal. You do realize that we sent our, like, core group of dupes off planet, and everybody on planet just lived a nice, chill life. They took care of the animals, they made sure the map was nice and clean, they ate dinner, they chilled, they did nothing for hundreds of cycles except relax. Then our 8 dupes came home, and they're like, hey, we're back. Let's go rip apart the magma biome. Oh, hey, let's breed a whole bunch of really radioactive bugs over here, and then let's break these things and move this around here, and then we're gonna stress the systems and do that and do this and do that. And then now they're leaving. They had no disasters, no problems, no nothing. And then our core group comes back and it's just like, oh, hey, let's just break everything. Yeah, no disasters, no problems, no anything. Just, hey, let's just hang out and chill. And then our core group comes back and just, like, stirs the pot and is like, all right, so we're just going to break everything. And then everything is broken and it's, like, impossible to keep up with what's going on. And we're like, okay, well, we're just going to leave now. We're just going to hop on a rocket and move to another planet. Great seeing you. I was like, wait, what? Where are you going? Sounds like seagull management. What's up, Amargosa? Seagull management? They come in, make a lot of noise, crap everywhere, take the best things and leave. Yep. Legitimately what we're doing. Like, legitimately what we're doing. Wait, I thought I told them not to eat rad pills. I dub your rocket the Seagull Voyager. I mean, I think we have it as USS Tachyon at the moment, but everybody wanted me to name it after the cat. Told I withdraw the request. All right, fair. $161 tons of dirt. Do we need something like, do we need ore of any type? We've got 79 tons. You know what? We might need ore. I'm going to deconstruct another one of these. Since I don't care about Cinnabar, let's bring a bunch of Cinnabar to turn into something. Gold amalgam. We've got plenty of building materials. We'll grab reed fiber. The pip really wants to eat that plastic. Oh wait, that doesn't make any sense because we already have 77 tons of gold amalgam on the planet. Let's go with copper ore. Wait, do we have a bunch of Cinnabar ore on here? Because we got it on another planet, didn't we? Alright, 14 tons. So we'll get that up to 20 tons. Do we need wood for anything? It's possible. So by go to the other planet, what we mean is get ready to go to the other planet. I should have done this to begin with. Like, when we landed down, we should have just immediately deleted the beds and set up material boxes for when we go out again. We loaded up buttloads of water and, like, just a whole bunch of petroleum and 60-something tons of oxalite, but didn't bother to load up any of the building and project materials. This is my parrot. We're packing for vacation, yeah. How long will you guys be gone? I don't know. How long will it take for all of the radiation bugs to die and all of the heat from the volcanoes to dissipate? This is running at 65C. Okay, it just looks chuggy when it's chugging. I'm gonna get these storages emptied so they can start dumping these gases into space. I wanted to try it when it released, honestly, was the plan. So whenever it comes out, we're gonna start a new playthrough. I was half thinking, like, when we start a new playthrough, you know, we'll play for a while and then come back to this one, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, maybe we leave this dumpster fire behind. I mean, I love this base, but at the same time, I hate this base. You know what I mean? Nether, can I ask something that's happening to Thedon and DSP? The Dan... Yeah, what's going on, Leviathan? All honey saves are beautiful. He was asking me some stuff earlier. I told him if he was on when I got done with Ani, I'd come and help him out. So I don't know if it's the same issue he was trying to figure out earlier. That polluted oxygen is going to cause problems. Well, whatever. Oh, what kind of food situation do we have? We need to pack lunch. Oh, God. Well, I'm going to bring the pemmican for emergencies. I'm going to bring the surf and turf. The thing is our main food source is barbecue. And Half of our food is barbecue. There's a PLS tower that is set to provide coal, but to any reason it's not working. Yeah, he asked me this earlier, Leviathan. Like, it needs drones, it needs power. I can't think of what else. Does he have... Okay, so the other question is, does he have the radius maxed out? Because I don't think they start with max radius, so it's got to have 180 degree delivery radius. If it's not 180 degrees, it might be too far away from the other tower. I can't remember if that's something that it starts at 180 degrees. I thought it did, so I don't think that would be a problem, but that's something to check. And I mean, the power thing, I've thought things were powered and they weren't. So it's always good to get a like different angle on it to make sure you don't see the yellow bit. Thought, but not sure if the TLS range can be upgraded. I'm not sure either. I don't think it can. I think it starts at full capacity, so it can. Well, there you go. That might be it then. It's on the research screen on the right-hand side, I do believe. Right. We're packing for trip. Vroom vroom, Stalker. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the madness. We came back to the main planet and made a mess. And so we're leaving again. Made a mess of everything and said, fuck it, let's go. Hey, look, all of our hatches are dead. Why are all of our stone hatches dead? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I am on the verge of losing my mind. Oh, we probably... No, we didn't run out of food. No, feeders are still full. I mean, we have replacement regular hatches here, but we're going to have to mutate them all over again. Which I honestly don't care about. Oh god, we brought too much reed fiber. I mean, I guess not. I mean, we're shearing more stuff, so... Yeah. As I don't know what to do, I'm just like, let me get more plastic. Actually, let me get more ceramic. Oh yeah, we don't need that stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, we brought random stuff back with us, and I never pulled it out of here. Okay. What else did I say I was taking with me? Let's go with cooked seafood. Okay. Unloading and reloading the rocket. You know, I'm really feeling that idea we came up with where we just live on rockets. Like, everything has to be in a rocket. Like, you know, we have 8 dupes. They live in this rocket. Then we have another rocket set up with industry. Then we have another rocket set up with other stuff. Like, I feel like that's a great way to go. Well, we would give ourselves a time limit on the main planet where, like, and I think, okay, so we would rush to rocket research and then we would just, yes, it's bound to have speed bumps. I mean, but every run has speed bumps. So, but we've already proved our living quarters. So we just need, like, a work area. You land, unload resources, and then load them into the rocket. Land, destroy the planet, load everything into the, like, our goal would have to be to rip apart the entire planet and just basically make this rocket and then make other rockets with the robot things. I don't know. I wish there was more space. You know, like, there's not a lot of space. So, like, living on the rockets feels weird, but oh God, if there was just like a massive space area. Nomad run. Yeah, basically. land on a planet with rockets, load everything into the rockets. If we need water, we just load up more water. We'd probably, God, I don't even know how we would fuel the rockets, because our fuel is coming from petroleum on this planet. It's like a whole thing, right? We'd probably have to build a nuclear reactor in one of them. And then, like, when they come into that rocket, they get into lead suits. Yeah, rad rockets with a nuclear reactor built into one so that we could put refuel stations of nuclear waste. Because we could put bottle emptiers into a nuclear waste thing. Nuclear power is awesome, yeah. But we'd have to make sure to get nuclear power going first. Like, we'd have to be... There's so much research that we'd have to do. I mean, we could, in theory, the moment we get rockets, start melting the interior, and then we no longer live on the planet. We live in the rocket, even though we're still on the planet. And then we just keep loading up the rocket and loading up the rocket and loading up the rocket. Like, this is our base. You know? I mean, it would have to be an 8 dupe run. Like, this would be our 8 dupes. I mean, I suppose we could switch to a barracks to squeeze more stuff in here. The Space Winnebago, yeah. Nuclear-powered Space Winnebago for the win. New DLC, leave planet before it's destroyed, return and strip mine. Ooh. Now we're talking something adorable. Isn't that the point of plot of Spaceballs? Is it? If you're idle, just start hauling things. Let's do the food first, dupes. Oxygen is included. Space Winnebago. And by sure, I mean, I don't think I've watched it in the last 20 years. Oh God, we still have barbecue on here, don't we? The space vacuum cleaner to steal air. How much super coolant do we have? Okay, so we can't take 5 tons, but take like 2 or 3 tons of super coolant. So if they eat 8,000 calories a piece a day, 8,000 is 1 cycle, 80,000 is 10 cycles, 800,000 is 100 cycles, and 8 million is 1,000 cycles? Is that... Mega made 1 yes. Am I doing that math right? Like if we have 8 million calories, is that 1,000 cycles for for 8 dupes? I'm not sober. No bottomless stomachs. Bottomless stomach is like a hard no for me. Although it's not, probably shouldn't be at this point. I'm just loading, like, everything in there. Tachyon, please. Tachyon, please. No, don't go up there. Mandatory affection time? Yeah. He's staring at the ceiling like there's something up there. I mean, we've got 5 million calories of surf and turf, 800,000 of omelets, 400,000 of barbecue. Got some pike apple skewers. Now they're moving the pemmican. Hi, buddy. You're so handsome. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. I do love this kitchen design. I think this is my favorite kitchen design I've ever done. I do wish the voles were somewhere else so we could just pick up the meat and send it here instead of relying on this thing to put it directly into Angel's Devil! It's been a heck of a long time. How are you? What are you up to? Welcome in. How are you? Are you still streaming? Because we got an auto shout-out thing. If you're still streaming, I'll add you to the list. How's it going? I mean, it's going all right. It's going all right. I'm not really sure what's going on. Our space dupes came home, made a mess of everything, and now they're going to bounce out again. Your game in almost... No shit. I think I would lose my mind if that happened to me. $452 critters that need to die. Funny thing is, by the time we load this rocket, those critters will all be dead. Nerdy Zombie. Happy Pride Month, Nerdy. How are you? Guys, Nerdy streams. Last seen streaming No Man's Sky. That's how we met Nerdy. He was playing No Man's Sky. Go check him out. He also does music on YouTube if you want to go check that out. Usually when there's limited TVs, a new nephew in the house. Oh my god. We were just talking about children earlier. No thank you. No thank you on the children. I've been with friends all day and driving around all day. Nice. Hopefully it was a good time. I worked a 6-hour shift because we had to go in late today because they were fumigating the place I work. Then I came home and broke everything in Oxygen Not Included, and now we're going to load a spaceship and fuck off. Might stream some Oblivion. I put in a request for some free codes from the free code sites that I know. The ones that like hook streamers up with free codes tomorrow. But I do have a gaming laptop now, so I have more of a chance to game on it. Just need to learn how to. Oh, cool. What are you going to game, Angels? I've been playing this in Dyson Sphere program. We're also going to do another RimWorld playthrough. This game's coming out with a new DLC. Guys, next playthrough, we're going to space quick. I got mine from my dad's Game Pass because his Xbox account is linked to the family PC and I can play Oblivion. Nice! I saw Dan playing some Oblivion and I was like, that looks a little dated, but, you know, just because a game looks dated doesn't mean it's not fun. I've been playing 2 weeks and already level 15. I don't know if that's good, honestly. I have no frame of reference, but Hell yeah. Stardew Valley is the start, plus it's the only game on Steam I have. You know, I played Stardew and we got through a year. Julie and I played together. We did like a co-stream, and each Friday we did a season. And then I was like, all right, I'm good. I don't need to Stardew. You have a game suggestion? What's the suggestion? We tried that yesterday, Nerdy. We actually did that demo yesterday. It's basically Minecraft and No Man's Sky crammed together. I don't think I would play it long term. Carrie suggested it. Oh, I know. Like I said, we just played it yesterday. Sorry, Twitch bugged on me. I did not hear what you had said. I'm sorry. Oh, I said I played one full year of Stardew Valley with Julie. We played one season each Friday for a month. And then I was like, all right, I'm good on Stardew. It really wasn't my cup of tea. And Cubic Odyssey we played yesterday on stream. We got to the end of the demo. And yeah, it's basically No Man's Sky meets Minecraft. But I think I'd rather play Minecraft or No Man's Sky as opposed to playing Cubic Odyssey. I don't know, it just kind of feels like it doesn't necessarily do either of the things as well as the other games. It is a cool combination, but I don't think I'll be playing it on the regular. We would have to have a ranch rocket, right? Like, we'd have to ranch Drecos for reed fiber. But, I mean, they're free because they have bomb lily. So we could totally have a ranching rocket if we were to do an all-rocket playthrough. I own Stardew on everything but PlayStation. I'm working on getting the board game. There's a board game? Huh? What is it? Rocket? Yeah, this is the interior of our rocket. We melted the walls with liquid uranium and built a rocket that we spent a lot of time in space doing stuff. Then we came home and broke everything. You know, like, did this giant steam room out of the magma biome and let it get too hot. So now we've just kind of like sealed it off and letting it work. Wanted to manipulate the stuff we were doing in space, but accidentally let out like 250 shine bugs. I've been playing Stardew after a year of it being released. It was the only reason why I kept my system back in 2017. A lot of people love Stardew. Stardew and Terraria are two games that I wanted to get into, but I could never quite get into. Like, so many people played them that I was like, man, everybody plays Stardew. Like, everybody plays Terraria. Maybe I should, like, play those games. And I've watched them, and I tried playing Stardew, and I just haven't gotten to the point where I want to play them. I'm gonna get my mom into Stardew Valley. That sounds cool. Two and a half tons of Super Terraria is good. You'll lose yourself in it. I don't know. Like I said, I watched a bunch of people play it, including my ex-girlfriend, and it's like Factorio. I keep watching people playing it, try to get myself into it. Timberborn too. You don't like Terraria, Nerdy? Alright, we gotta get the polluted dirt out of there. Style, I like more first person. Yeah. I don't mind like anything. Like Terraria is side scroll and this is side scroll, so obviously that's not what's stopping me from playing it, but I feel like I should get a screenshot of this. Neverborn is quite fun, but can get old quick compared to Ani. Hey, Redneck. Too much to do in Terraria. I lose focus. It's confusing if it's a wall you can jump on or a solid wall in Terraria. Yeah, Redneck. I'm watching Francis John play Timberborn, and I'm watching him play Factorio, and both of them look interesting as far as like watching Francis John abuse the games and break them and do like obscene stuff. But I don't think I'd enjoy actually playing it myself. But I said the same thing about Ani, and then I started playing Ani, and now I have over 2,000 hours in it. So I never trust myself. I always like keep an open mind, even if I look at a game and I'm like, I don't think I want to play that. I'll still keep an open mind, because you never know when I might be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll give it a try. It's on sale for $3. Why not buy it? You know. I'm hoping once we move, I can get back into games, since I will be my only outlet to the outside world. Oh, where are you moving? Or you don't have to answer that, but like, what's that, you know? Is that like you're moving somewhere where you can't do other stuff? Felt the same way about Kenshi, and now I put over 1,000 hours in it. Yeah, Kenshi's another one. There are so many games that, like, Alaska? Dear fucking God, why? Of games, I hope Aya's games are going well. She's doing good. She's been posting a few clips over in the Discord. She's playing RimWorld on stream, and she's trying to collect a pair of every animal. Kind of, you know, Aya's Ark status. Which I'm going to be starting a new RimWorld playthrough soon, and I'm going to deviate from my super hard, insane. My mom's boyfriend wants to be there, and he's a good guy, and I have to go where my mom goes. Gotcha. Top what? Toy with the idea of going to Alaska and work as a fisherman over there. I mean, they get good money, but it can be very, very dangerous. Yeah, plus it'll be better than where we are now. I'll get my own space again. That's good. You need to have space to just, like, chill. You just start getting back into shape. You know, I've lost over 40 pounds since I decided to get into shape. And I feel good about it. It was I was at like 45 pounds down, but then I started like, you know what? I'm gonna eat a few like snacky things, and it got a little out of control. So I gained back 5 pounds, but the last few days I've been really good about shit again. Meat suit maintenance, we can do that. Oh, that was a good pop. Yes, Tachyon. All right. Let's do squats. There we go. Are we moving plastic, like, between things here? If I eat more throughout the day, I can lose weight, but it's hard to eat a small portion of food every 3 hours. Yeah, I went to a nutritionist who wasn't really that much help, but it kind of jump-started me into, like, keeping an eye on what food I ate and measuring stuff out. And then after doing that for, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, I started to get a better feel for it. So now I can do it without having to measure it, more or less. There are still some things I prefer to measure, but... Oh, water for the meat suit. I was sitting here wondering why I couldn't move on Factorio. Then I looked at chat. What happened? Okay, we're back to actually producing iso resin. I'm just typing. What? Oh my god! Yeah, I've done that many times. I'm basically putting everything on the rocket that's not barbecue or that's not like permanent food, like nutrient bar. In case like something goes wrong on planet, I want to be able to have. Feel that the nutritionist I seen wasn't helpful. She was just giving papers on ways to lose the weight, but not about portions or anything. So, oh my god, exactly the same thing with me. I literally, like, I would look at it and I'm like, so you're Google. Like, everything you've given me, like, none of it has any specific information pertaining to me. None of it is related to, like, literally I'm going because I have diverticulitis. I've been in and out of the hospital, like, getting surgeries on my stomach, and my surgeon recommended this nutritionist. And I go there and I'm like, okay, so they probably know, like, what the right things are to eat. And I'm like, okay, can you tell me some of this stuff about, like, what I should and shouldn't eat with diverticulitis? Her answer was, well, you know, eat stuff, and if it seems like it bothers you and irritates you, then just stop eating that. I'm like, I'm coming here for this? Like, this is why I'm coming here. Like, I hate you. I, like, legitimately hate you. My sis seen like 4 to 5 nutritionists over the years and finally landed a good one. She's been melting the past year, almost losing 125 pounds. Congratulations to your sister. That is awesome. What a waste of time. Exactly, Carrie. And literally, like, everything they would give me, like, there were spaces for you to write in portion sizes and amounts and all that stuff. None of that. None of that at all. And then she had me keep a food journal. And I kept a food journal for a couple of weeks, and she never once read the goddamn thing. She's like, yeah, you got to make sure to send it in at least 24 hours in advance. I noted everything I ate, weighed everything I ate so I could write down exactly how much it was. I made sure to get it to her 24 hours in advance, and then I'd show up to the appointment, and she hadn't read it at all. I'm like, what good are you? Like, why am I here right now? You know what? We should get more glass. Same with the GERD, acid reflux, and hernia issue. I just Google everything, and so I'm not having to take the pills as much anymore. Yeah, I swear to God, Google's a better nutritionist than most nutritionists. We've just spent an hour loading the rocket, and it's still not fully loaded. I still can't believe this rocket is as sustainable as it is. Like, yeah, we have to input fuel into an infinite storage and water into an infinite storage, but holy hell, this thing just is awesome. Speaking of which, we could probably load up some more water while we're here. We've got plenty of fuel. I assume the crowd here is better at Google than the average person, though. I guess, yeah. I don't know. Seems unnecessary what they did. It's just like, I don't know. Just doesn't seem reasonable. Oh, past Nether, you nailed it on that one. Holy shit. Yeah, most doctors I'm seeing right now is for my ankle. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really seeing any doctors at the moment, other than I had a little bit of a lump that I went in to go get checked out, and they were like, yeah, it's just a cyst. And they put me on antibiotics. They were like, just in case it has something to do with an infection, we'll give you some antibiotics, which I finished, and it's more or less disappeared. There's a tiny little bit left to it. All right, there's raw egg on here that we're trying to get out. And we're going to move more glass in here. We ran out of a lot of plastic last time, so... You know what? Screw it. Since we're loading the rocket up, which just seems to be all we're doing tonight, let's get even more niobium and thermium in here. Hi, buddy.
Who's a baby?
You want to come down and say hi to everybody? Who's a sweet boy? Come here, sweetheart. I love you. Uppies? No, you just want to run in circles. No, you gotta come here now. You gotta come here. I love this boy.
Who's a baby? Who's a baby? You're the baby.
This is Tachyon, my pet parrot. All right, we're slowly getting on all of, like, I'm just putting on all the random food. Like, I don't know, should we put on omelets too? Maybe squash fries? Squash fries are good food, right? Cool. They're pulling the raw egg off of this. Okay, so we have omelet listed here. We just need it listed here. Yeah. We've loaded almost half of our food onto the rocket for 8 dupes. Like, we picked up so many things on our trip. Well, I hurt my ankle in 2023 because of a procedure, and the pain hasn't gotten any better. To find out it's a torn ligament that they suggest has been torn since 2016. They want to see if a neurologist will have thoughts before suggesting surgery. So, like, they're like, yeah, it's a torn ligament, but instead of addressing the torn ligament, let's see if it's a nerve thing. Meteor showers. I think we have the doors closed, right? Yeah. Yeah, if we can get all of these shine bugs dead and set this place up better, have the number of these things down. 457 critters. I think surgery will make the pain worse, so he wants to see if it's nervous system, since I had no issue with it till I had this seizure. Gotcha. Makes sense. Guys, I know I've talked about it a lot, but whenever the bot starts to putting stuff up on screen, I remember we are like a day or two away from having Do You Cake merch. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. I'm absolutely going to get one for myself and wear it around. How much thermium versus how much niobium do we have? We have 121 tons of thermium. We're just going to put like a whole bunch of thermium in here. I gotta say, the space adventure has been the most wonderful part of this whole thing. I'm really glad we decided it's time to go back into space, because there's a lot of stuff we need to do. Like, we go to the second planet, strip mine the whole thing, build infrastructure, and then we could actually just start shipping dupes over there. Because we've got the transporter on the first planet, so then we could actually, like, print dupes teleport them over there, and then they live on the second planet permanently. We can do a bunch of farming and whatever on the second planet and ship it back to the first planet. And then we also have to go and get gassy moos, fix the iron planet, even the tree planet needs a slight repair. This aqua tuner has been half broken since we were here. Also, what I'd like to do when we come back here, I'd like to put a second conveyor loader here and bridge it onto the main line so it prioritizes sending back the iso resin, but also sends back the tungsten. I think that would be a really good idea. Just that way we get the things we want. Like, this is going to put out substantially more tungsten than iso resin. And if anything is going to back up, I'd like it to be the I'd like it to be the tungsten, so the iso resin comes back. Yeah, this tree has got so much stuff to eat. By the time this tree is done eating all of that, we'll have redone the entire first planet. I mean, not redone everything, but... I mean, the funny thing is you really do take for granted, like, all the automation on planet. I wish ships had solid loaders. Like, they've got a gas input and a liquid input, but they don't have a solid input. I would love it if they had a solid input. Then we could put a chute in here and just load everything in. Build a thing over at the main storage and just have a sweeper load everything onto rails and send it in here. Just have to build the solid input. Yeah, but that doesn't load it into the cockpit, Redneck, right? Like, there's no solid in here. It can? Damn it. I just keep learning things about this game. I'm 2,000 hours in and I don't know anything. There's a fitting? Oh my god. Conveyor loader. Oh my god. Solid materials to be moved into rocket storage via conveyor rails. Send solid material to the first rocket module with available space. Must be built within the interior. Oh my god. Well, color me embarrassed. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I keep playing this game. I'm just bad at it. Oh, you know what? Do we have... Oh, we do have an unloader. Oh my god, they're not allowed out here to use the unloader. Of course they're not. We probably have tungsten out here that we can... There's no such thing as being bad at games. Alright, fair. You're welcome meme from Moana. I don't know that meme off the top of my head. I like the way my meat yogurt feels when I figure out new stuff. Same. Everyone just learns at different paces and at different times. I mean, at 2,000 hours, you'd think I would know about space fittings. See, I'm weird, but I feel like there was a certain point where I feel like I would have liked the vanilla game without Spaced Out more, but then there's elements to Spaced Out that I like more. Like the radiation is awesome. To be able to use rad bolts and like radiation to like clean germs and stuff like that. Like Wheezeworts having radiation makes my life so much easier. And I'm just like, there's certain aspects of the game that I really like, but I'm very much like I'm a one planet kind of guy. How much is there to learn in that game? Obscene amounts, and they keep adding more. Ani is a perpetual tutorial. No matter how long you play it, there's stuff left to learn. Yeah. Same thing with RimWorld. You know, with the fact that we have so many slicksters and other animals, and like, we don't even have a full team of 30 organic duplicates, a lot of them are bionic, I feel like we should have a lot more calories in deep freeze of barbecue. Exactly, just because you know life a game, sorry, does not mean you know every little detail. Oh no, I know life stuff as much as possible. In fact, I sacrifice sleep. Angels, I took on a full-time day job, so I work, well, technically I work 37 hours a week because I take a couple of hours on Wednesday morning to go to therapy, but I stream something like, it's 6 times 6 is 36 plus like 15 is, I stream like 50 hours a week, I work 37 hours a week, and then I also work on YouTube stuff on Sunday, which is my only quote-unquote day off. Been no-lifing only for quite a bit. Yeah. I mean, the thing is I somehow no-life every game. I've got over 2,000 hours in Ani. I've got over 2,400 hours in Oxygen Not Included. We're doing a playthrough of Dyson Sphere Program. The one other playthrough plus my, like, sandboxing puts me at what on Dyson? I've got almost 700 hours on Dyson. 6 hours short. We'll be at 700 hours tomorrow night on Dyson. And I've only done 1.5 playthroughs plus some sandboxing. I could never. Yeah, gaming is what I do. Like even like when it comes to dating, I literally downloaded a dating app for gamers. I just can't date a non-gamer. I mean, my biggest Stardew Valley save has around 300 hours, but I can't This save has 240 hours in it. Apricot rayon skirt. Literally spending 2 hours loading up a rocket ship to go into space. I no life a game till burnout and then have a hard time going back to that game. Yeah, I burnt out on RimWorld. That's why I've been taking a break from it. Oh, we're down to 480C. 470C. Slowly making progress. You have no idea how bad I want to come in here and finish this project up. There's like one layer of digging left to do. Recently took the cake on time played. Last I checked was close to being Timberborn. That was a tad over 3,000 hours when I moved. Nothing even comes close to Ark Survival Evolved for me. I have something like 7,500 hours in Ark Survival Evolved. Literally planned my entire life around that game. I have like a schedule. I'm like, okay, if I wake up at this time, I can feed all of my babies, go to work, get home. It should be just about time to imprint on them again. Hence no games for almost a year, but I've been getting into music and reactors and drama show reactions. I do music reactions now, Angels. I don't know if you saw that on the Discord, but I've been doing music reactions for a while now. I think I have like something like 70 or 80 of them out now. And I've got the next 2 months of 2 months of Saturdays and Sundays, putting out 2 a week for the next 2 months scheduled. Plus I'm recording more all the time. I got into it because I was watching a whole bunch of reactions to Ginger songs. Pisces, Judgment Punishment, and Teacher Teacher. Nice minor K-pop and the rare T-pop. I listen to literally anything. I've done a whole bunch of all different stuff. There's like glitch hop stuff, metal, I think some folk, a bunch of different rock, and I don't even know. Just tons and tons of stuff. Some electronic stuff, some video game music. God, it's taking these fuckers a long time to load this place up. Yeah, literally I say in my videos, like, send me any genre. If you put stuff in the music recommendations section on the Discord, chances are I'll listen to it. I'm literally, when I do them, I'm like, yeah, tell me anything you guys want. I'll be happy to check out any game. Or not a game, any music. I can't guarantee I'll like every music, but I definitely listen to anything that happens. Anything that goes... Jesus Christ, I can't talk in Ani. There's still polluted oxygen in our base. I would have thought by now this cold would have worked its way up here. But I guess we do have a rail of gold that comes in from time to time. How much gold do we have? 289 tons. We only have 2 tons of copper because I never make any of the copper ore into copper. It's like, why? We've got 345 tons of aluminum and 289 tons of gold. Oh yeah, the second planet has tons of volcanoes. Oh, I can't wait. Look into it. It's been one group for most part, but it's because they are rap heavy and don't stick to a genre. Yeah, I don't do a lot of rap heavy stuff. But I have done some, in fact, I did a reaction to a rap song yesterday. One of Ren's rap songs. Awesome song, actually. I'm not usually a rap person, but he nailed it. Like, just phenomenal. Oh my god. Can we leave the planet yet? They've still got so much stuff to load. I'd like you to stop using this place to poop. It's a waste of water. Why is water not coming in here? Oh, because that pump isn't pumping water. That's why. Do we have a pump down here that can? Oh, you know what? We're not pumping water down to the oil wells right now. Also, no wonder this is overpressured. I accidentally deleted this pipe. For fuck's sake, Nether. They do singing too. It's not all, but the whole group can rap and sing, so they have only sung songs or only raps they've done. Some OSTs for anime and K-dramas, and did a song for the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Oh, cool. I don't think I've seen the Deadpool Wolverine movie just yet. I keep feeling like I did, but I don't think I've actually seen that one. How are we going to get water in here? Literally, we could do that. And then snip that. Send that up there. Snip that. Put that there. Wait. I'm like, yeah, we're loading up the ship with water. No, we're not. Apparently it's 20 seconds and it's only soundtrack to vocals. Not sure I've not watched it. 20... Oh, then I probably have watched it then. This is the whole thing where he fights Sabretooth. $439. I mean, they're tame, so they have to die off, right? No idea, but they only use 20 seconds of the song in the movie. Oh, 20 seconds of the song, not a 20-second movie. I was like, 20-second movie? That sounds insane. There are payloads up here. I think the visual glitch of these things is starting to go away. Microchips do we have on this planet? 705. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess 20 tons of material is a lot. Sorry, my insomnia brain is at that front. Oh, don't worry. My ADHD is running hard right now. I'm literally watching dupes fill buckets. I'm not sure. How do you guys watch me watch dupes do nothing? Like, feels weird. You know what I am proud of? This thing has been running rock solid for a long fucking time. Like, we built this, God, maybe like a couple, like maybe 100, 200 cycles in. (2083) cycles old. Yeah, so we built this like 190 cycles in. Mind you, Prison Architect and RimWorld have a lot of same assets. I guess this could potentially be like that. You listen while you play something. Right. Listen to me talk about dupes loading things. This steam room is such a shit show. It's actually colder on the bottom because the water gets dropped to the bottom. Running that at 25C. You're at 60C. You're at 64C. Yeah, 500 degree steam over here. Oh yeah, look at all that. Hot everything. It's a good thing this place finally vacuumed out again. Okay, so now we're pumping water directly from this thing onto the rocket. $165 kilos. God, I'm an idiot. I mean, yeah, I still learn, and it gives my ADD enough to grab on to letting me focus better. I know you get what I mean. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll sometimes watch the same videos over and over again. Just leave them on the second monitor while I do shit. Oh, guys, I know I've mentioned it a couple of times, but we're gonna be starting a little late on Friday. For the first time in a long time, Nether has prioritized doing something out in the real world for fun. I'm going to a pre-release event for the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy crossover set at my local game store. I'm gonna go and get Final Fantasy cards. My roommate, it's gonna be his first Magic the Gathering cards. He's got some Pokemon cards and some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He started doing card collection like a few months ago. He's like, yeah, because he has like a badass vinyl collection, a Zippo collection, comic book collection. He's like, man, I want to get into cards. And so he started buying Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards a little while back. We go to the store like every other week or so. And I've been buying some Magic cards to like rebuild my collection. I lost a whole huge collection. I'd be rich right now if I had my Magic cards and comic books, but alas, my comic books are in New York with a family that I don't speak to, and my Magic cards got destroyed to water damage. So I've been gradually trying to, you know, buy more cards and stuff like that. Somehow carbon dioxide got in here. You're jealous? Of what? The pre-release or just in general, like buying Magic cards? I have 500 in the apartment, then 3 card boxes full in storage of Magic cards. That's awesome. I had like several thousand going all the way back to mostly revised, but I had some alpha and beta cards too. Like legit, I've been playing Magic for almost 30 years. But like I said, I lost a huge collection. It would probably be tens of thousands of dollars worth of cards at this point. I had 2 Rubbermaid totes going back to Mirrodin. Oh my god, I remember when Mirrodin came out. I don't know how many in storage. My brother gave them to me, but he's taking time off Magic, so I have no one to play with, so just do Pathfinder every 3 weeks. I play on Magic the Gathering Arena. I don't play with the cards at the moment. I just kind of collect them. I don't have a ton, but I did get the Showcase movie poster Meat Hook Massacre and Cathar's Crusade from the Innistrad Remastered series. I really didn't like Etherdrift, and in theory, I have a pack of Tarkir Dragonstorm here that I opened but haven't put away yet. In theory, I like this, but I don't usually play dragons, so I don't really get into it hard. But I'm really excited for the Final Fantasy one. I'm still learning to do better with the cards, but for the most part, I scan them to see the price of them. Yeah, there are some really expensive cards. I have a couple of the original dual lands that survived. They're worth about $400 a piece. And I can't bring myself to sell them. They're like some of my favorite cards from back when I first got cards. Carbon dioxide. You know what? I'm gonna change the way this works. It might break these a little bit, but I'd rather them get repaired than have them get less oxygen. Wait, is that now taking priority? It is. It's taking priority. Okay, so... What the fuck is this? Oh, this is the if it's full thing. That's right. We're gonna do something a little different with this. I completely forgot about this overflow system. See, oh, yes, it does vent the carbon dioxide, so this works. God, we did this ship so smart, guys. Thank you all for all of your help designing this. This thing is amazing. I need this gas bridge destroyed. Someone come and deconstruct it. be able to sell any of mine, but for different reasons. Like, the good ones that I have, like the expensive ones that I have, are just, they're too close to my heart. The only way I could possibly see selling them, and I don't think I would do this, is if I like was like, all right, my goal is to sell these to start a Magic collection and start flipping cards. So the goal is to like make money off of flipping cards until I can make enough to buy back these cards. I was wondering why they weren't filling these. It's because they're not on a 6. Well, one of these days we'll finish loading the rocket and we'll take off again. Is there something we can do in the meantime? Like I just don't even know what to do. I cried when I had to sell mine to move. I had a Thallid deck that could eat most any deck I went up against. That's awesome. I'm not much of a green player. Right now I'm playing a black, white, and blue deck that's based on bouncing cards and playing enchantments to pump up cards that get pumped by enchantments. It is definitely a control deck, and I definitely can piss people off. My win condition is like making people quit. Not entirely. There's definitely some there's definitely some times I win by getting a very large creature out on turn 3 and just smacking them a couple of times. Can you dupes finish loading the rocket, please? But I think they're mostly throwaway common. There's a place here where you can get a huge box of Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic cards for $50. It's rare since they have to have enough for other sales too. But I think they're mostly throwaway common cards. Yeah, I would imagine. Kind of more like a, hey, if you need to get a bunch of stuff to fill out your collection to like make decks. Alright, we're going to refine a whole bunch of insulite. We have 3 tons of ISO resin. Tree's doing good work. Could totally clean up these pipes more. I swear my friend got one and he found a $400 card that they overlooked because they pre-scanned them for condition and rarity. Oh, no shit. That's a find right there. Toxic Pig, raiding with a party of 11. Welcome in, Toxic Pig. Welcome in, Raiders. How the heckaroony are you? What is up? Guys, go check out Toxic. We met Toxic when we switched time slots, and he's pretty awesome. I like him. You'll like him. He plays all the same games we play. How you doing, Toxic? We are loading up our rocket. Basically, our rocket crew came back home, broke everything. I don't want to deal with it, so now we're just loading the rocket to leave again. We accidentally released, I don't know, 400 or 500 shine bugs up here. We're just waiting for them to die. God, I hope they die soon. Broke every, so normal. Yeah. Like, we built this giant steam room down here that just keeps overheating because I keep ignoring the temperature. Just like, yeah, let's just build more aqua tuners. And then they keep dumping heat back in. I mean, it was up to 500 degrees and it's down to 450-ish, 460-ish. But the aqua tuners can't even... I've got 4 aqua tuners running super coolant on this group of 10. And our super coolant is at, well, finally getting down to 4 degrees. Collecting the eggs. Can't. I literally can't have them go over here. If they go over here, they'll die of radiation. I had half my dupes vomiting from radiation poisoning. But they should die off because they're tame. Tame animals will die off if they're not taken care of. I mean, it should take... This is why we're going to space. They live for 25 cycles. So, like, this one is 23 years old, or 23 days old. Oh yeah, the pip branches. Oh, right. We won't get any more until this tree is able to be rummaged through, so I got to get rid of these. Honestly, we're going to have to replant these to get it done properly. No, put those back. Meow! We got to relocate the pip up here to rummage through things because we don't have enough arbor acorns to fill this in. And realistically, like, we're going to have to unplant and replant all these so that we can get the ladders in place where we need them to maximize branches. Not that we need to maximize branch. Do we need to maximize branches? No, we don't need to maximize branches. We have more than enough trees for the pips to eat. I mean, we're taking like a lifetime to do this anyway. Space is so bright, you gotta wear shades, right? Yeah, basically, like, we did a bunch of projects that we couldn't finish. Like, we hooked this up to send food over to the tree, and it worked. We tried out the blast shot meteor blaster. We did a bunch of stuff and figured shit out, and now we want to make it actually good. So I was trying to kill all the shine bugs, but accidentally let them out. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Now that I look back, I'm like, I know exactly how I should have done it. You need like 3 or 4 wild ones for a full ranch, unless you need the wood branch optimization. It's no... Yeah, it's not required. That's what I realized as I was doing it. I just need him to rummage through trees to get arbor acorns, but we're not hurting for it. Basically, our dirt has been going down by like a couple of grams to maybe a couple of kilos a cycle, because we did the math and we should be dirt positive. Like with the number of Drecos we have and the number of Phloxes that we have, the Phloxes should be producing enough dirt. And I don't understand why. And then you throw in the fact that we're getting dirt out of our petroleum generators and out of our toilet water. Do we have enough stored? I mean, that's we could break this tile to drop the abyssalite now that it's vacuum out here. Just drop it and fucking seal it back up. Literally spent the last 2 hours of stream loading the rocket so we can go out and do stuff. Are we bringing anything else in? We just keep bringing omelets in like grams at a time. Alright, what if we put these up to 7? There we go. Now we're getting some work done. You're taking those microchips. Just... Oh my god, duplicants. Okay, we're getting some aluminum finally. You know what? Let's turn that off. I don't need them bringing grams of food. I need them bringing all of the fucking kilos of all the other resources. Alright, now we're working again. I mean, I guess we could be doing other stuff. Like, yeah, we could start, like, breaking into this thing a little bit. As I'm, like, as I should be getting done with stream, I'm like, you know what? Let's do the thing. Industry is always the best place to go for a new project marketing. Right? Cliffhanger. Can we get over here? This is the problem. I start getting going and I'm like, oh yeah, I know how to play this game. Every time I start playing this game, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I guess sleepy time soon, Posture. I just came up with a project I actually want to do, so yay. I'm like, I've been loading the rocket and just paying attention to that for like almost 2 hours. And I'm like, you know, I should have been doing that in the background while I did something else. Like, you know, break out this piece of garbage that I've wanted to break out forever. I swear the first few hours of stream, I'm just recovering from my day job and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. And then we get towards the end of stream and I'm like, oh yeah, I actually like playing this game and I know what I want to do. Like, now I could go for another 5 hours and do a whole bunch of shit. But I've got to go to sleep soon. Blast you, medical bills. I'm building a little tunnel off the side because we're going to move all of the hot stuff right over to here. And then we're going to delete this tile and drop it down so it lands here. Then we're going to build tiles around it, come inside, break that out, and drop all the hot stuff into this steam room. Then it'll be out of our lives. Meanwhile, our haulers are just stuffing this rocket full of materials. Yeah, tomorrow night we're going to be doing Dyson Sphere program, guys. I've actually got more organized plans for that than I do for this at the moment. Like, I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to add a few smelters and some graphene to the planetary megamall, and then we're going to finish out the antimatter rod planet, antimatter fuel rod planet, so that we can power things. And then, no more and then. And then I've got plenty of other plans to get things done. Rocket planets and solar sail planets, etc., etc. And then, how you doing, Defiant Zombie? What's the good word? First time chatter. How are you? Oh my god, do we have enough of this now? A little bit more. So now I actually want to do this project is the problem. I'm always happy to be digging. And then... Right, and we should have a door on here just for the fact that dupes are idiots. We want to be able to stop them from coming in here. Okay, so next stream, we're going to rip this thing out, drop it into this room. We'll probably be able to get some more work done down here. Maybe actually, like, finish digging this out while we go into space to do a whole bunch of stuff, strip mining other planets. Oh, man, I wanted to snooze that ad. I can't wait to quit my job. I took it so I could, like, get myself out of medical debt. But God, I can't wait to quit it. I was like, I got to do it for like a year or two so I can get all of my bills caught up. But as soon as I've got all my bills caught up, I'm dropping down to part-time, doing like at least 3 12-hour streams a week. Like, I'm just going to do tons of stuff that is not that bullshit job. Slowly but surely, these idiots are getting everything on here. I've only got 20 tons of steel, but I've got a lot of niobium and thermium. Which, while we're out, we'll go stop on the niobium planet on the way back. So if we just, like, shove a bunch of niobium and thermium into things, it's not gonna hurt any. Because we've got... Oh, God. It's been a long time since we checked the niobium planet. Oh no. Leo! The power died over here. Oh no, no, no. It didn't. Sorry, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. That's right. It stores it as hot stuff. How much niobium do we have? 300 tons of niobium on that planet. Definitely got to come and get that. I must have done my math wrong on my floxes. We could definitely be running another flox ranch. Yeah, I think like Friday's stream is probably going to be us getting into a sandbox and designing a plastic-based sour gas boiler. I just can't see any other way. Like, I would really like to make a sour gas boiler from plastic, and 442 dropping down to... How do I deal with this, guys? Oh yeah, and if I don't let this... Oh my god. So these are just all gonna die on the rail, which means these won't get replenished. Oh my god. Why is the current count 2? There's nothing in here. On the plus side, receiving the interplanetary payloads is still working. Is there a way to auto-kill creatures? Like something I can set up to murder them? I guess hooking the Radbolt generator back up to shoot them? Yep, solar panels just... Yeah. I'm with you, redneck. See, now I don't want to go to sleep. Now I'm like, I got ideas. God, I should just call into work tomorrow. I say that every day. Got 80 tons of niobium, 54 tons of thermium. I swear, we need more aluminum. I think these are all set for aluminum. No, plastic. That's aluminum. That's aluminum. That's wood. I guess it's time to be done with stream. I swear, just when I'm getting into the flow of things is when we gotta end. So let's find somebody to raid out to. I appreciate everybody hanging out despite a slow start. Do we have any Ani players about? Let's just raid over to Dan. I promised him I'd come by and help him with some stuff anyway in Dyson, so let's raid over and say hi to one of our friends. We'll be playing Dyson tomorrow night. I appreciate... Always a pleasure. No, thank you, Keba. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, thank you for staying. Much appreciated. Tomorrow, I'm hopefully going to be a little bit more awake and doing things. I look forward to seeing you all there for some Dyson. You guys have an amazing night. Sleep well, all that jazz. Later, later.